We've had Mercury retrograde, we're just coming out of the shadow phase. There has been a lot going on, a lot of people returning to our lives. A lot of us have been doing like a lot of reminiscing, a lot of thinking about relationships that we've had, what lessons we've learned. So the first thing that's kind of coming up for you as we come out of November and into December is we have the Queen of Pentacles energy here, and I'm picking up a couple of messages from this card alone. So some of you may be in this Queen of Pentacles energy now. It is like a feminine energy. Although don't worry, if you're male and you're watching this, it could be that you are in this energy where you are feeling abundant, feeling as if you have all your needs met. But I'm also kind of feeling that if this is not how you're feeling just now, like the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very strong, very nurturing. So to kind of describe that best, it does typically like fit the kind of female archetype of the kind of working mother or the stay-at-home mother, the kind of, because of that nurture that's there. This is someone who looks after their family, but it can also relate to you if you're a male. But what I'm kind of really picking up here is that our own mother could be on our mind just now. Okay, so our own mother, our relationship with our mother is affecting us, influencing us. Okay, and this may or may not be a good thing. It could be that you are relying on this mother energy. It could be that you're looking for that nurture and support right now. Some of you may be getting that nurture and support, but some of you might not. Maybe like that's a double-edged sword. The negative aspects of the Queen of Pentacles energy is that sometimes that this can be an energy where you're frightened to cut the apron strings to your own parents, your own mother. It might be a little bit overbearing. So that's something to consider as we enter November. Is there any aspects of your life where you are literally kind of clinging to the apron strings, or maybe you're frightened to let someone go? I'm also picking up that for some of you, the Queen of Pentacles could also relate to another person in your life, someone who you view with really high regard. So it could be someone else that is a mother in your life that you're maybe thinking of just now, or that you are kind of visualizing as this queen, this empress energy, someone who has it all figured out, someone who has that nurturing aspect to them. So it could be that this kind of person is on your mind just now. We also have the Seven of Cups reversed, which tells me that you're maybe like, when this card's the right way up, it could be that you're considering your options. But what I'm feeling from this is that there's maybe like an overwhelming kind of feeling where you maybe have like a lot of options, or you don't really know what it is that you're looking for. I feel for you guys, like I know like in the past couple of readings, there has been this energy of not really knowing what you really want, or maybe running away from what you really want. Like a couple of months ago, I said, about what was in, like, go with what's in your heart. But it feels as if like maybe you're kind of struggling to touch base with that. You're still kind of maybe running and hiding from what it is that you really want. And I feel like there's still this need for stability, this need for money, security. I feel like you're still looking for that, but I feel like you're still not getting there where you really want, because you keep running away. Okay, and you have got the Five of Swords reversed. Okay, so the Five of Swords reversed can represent kind of, it's like a sneaky energy. Okay, it can be a sneaky energy where someone's deceived you. It could be that you've deceived someone else, or it could be that you've walked away from something that you maybe thought wasn't for you. But what I'm actually picking up here, because it's next to this Seven of Cups reversed, I feel like you are running away from things which could do you some good. but you chicken out. So I feel like you're maybe addressing this month as we come to the end of the year. You're really addressing this, and you're kind of maybe wanting to go back to certain relationships or certain situations to try and look at where you went wrong, or to try and learn whatever lesson is prominent. Okay, so as we move on throughout the month, we have got the 10 of Wands. Okay, 10 of Wands. And what I'm kind of picking up here is that you're willing to do the work. Okay, you're willing to do the work to get exactly what it is that you want. I feel like this is you kind of maybe moving more into your heart space. The Wands represents career, but it also represents kind of like passion, the things that you are really passionate about. So it could be that you've walked away from a situation that you regret walking away from, and you're willing to do the work to repair that. Or it could be that you're willing to do the work to continue to sort out your finances. I do see that there is some stability here. However, you are really in like this like mode of action right now. Okay, you are ready to make things right. If this is involving people that you've walked away from, or a relationship that you walked away from, you are willing to make things right. However, be wary of being impulsive, okay? Because this tends to be where you kind of go wrong. You tend to go charging ahead sometimes, when you think something is right, without kind of really looking at it in depth or looking at where your triggers are, and you go right into the situation, but you don't really do anything to address your fears as they come up. And once they come up, you back out. Okay, so it's just to be mindful of that. Like I do see you. This could also be the other way about for you. This could be someone coming from the past, coming in with communication for you, maybe wanting to kind of, maybe someone you've not heard from a while, wanting to start things up, and you do want to make things work, but just be wary of kind of rushing things ahead, and just there could also be some conflict this month with someone, perhaps in order to sort things out, to make things right. You've got the Hierophant here, which typically kind of it represents kind of balance, kind of sorting things out, but it can also represent strong commitment. It could also mean that, for some of you, you may be going before court to sort something out with someone, something that happened. That's a message for some of you. It could be that you are really ironing out a particular relationship you had with someone and making an effort to sort things out. It could be that you're going for counselling. Okay, that's also in this energy that, you could be going for counselling with someone to work out your differences in a relationship. That's not for everybody, obviously, but what I'm kind of seeing is that you do really kind of, whatever this is, you really do want to make it work. You really do want to make a commitment. This could also represent that you're maybe signing some legal papers in relation to career or work. You're willing to do the work, and you're willing to make something official. So this could even be like a business that you're starting with this Hierophant energy. Okay, so some of you it looks as if some of you are going back into a relationship and making the commitment to kind of sort things out. But I feel like this is after something is triggered. This is after some kind of argument, or trying to like clear the lines of communication, about maybe having like a deep discussion about what went on in the relationship, and it just may flag up a little bit of tension for both parties. But once you resolve it, you've kind of got a clear idea about what it is that you want. Okay, and towards the end of the month, let's see what kind of advice can we give. Again, it's all about your own fears, your own anxiety, it's really your own mind. This is kind of what you're really kind of going through just now. It's about dealing with your feelings, making sure that you can address these as they come up. I feel like some of you are picking, like some of you have left someone behind or came out of a relationship. There's like a feeling of regret here. And there's also the energy of the Three of Swords reversed. So I feel like there's been some heartbreak for you recently, or there's some kind of regret that's taken place. But because the Three of Swords is reversed, I feel very much like you're ready to move forward now. You're ready to make things right. Perhaps you hurt someone and you're trying to like make things right again, or it could be that that hurt was it was you that got hurt. And it could be that this person that's maybe coming back into your life wants to make things right. However, I do feel as if there is going to be some type of reunion happening for you, or some kind of partnership. Again, like for those of you who, this is not resonating for, if it's more like a business type thing, it could be the joining of two partners in business. But what I'm really feeling here is that this is like reunion energy. This is about being with the person you're really meant to be with, making things right, and kind of starting off on a new foundation. Now your back of the deck energy for this month was the Devil in reverse, okay? And so when the Devil is upright, I typically see this as like karmic relationships, okay? Toxic patterns and relationships. That phrase, better the devil, if you see the two people here, they're standing below the devil, they're chained to him here, but the chains are actually, they're big enough to be taken off, okay? So that tells me that a lot of the time we stay in things because we think it's the right thing to do, okay? A lot of the time we stay in a partnership or a commitment, or we go back to an ex that we know is no good for us. But because this is reversed, it tells me that you're actually in this energy where you are releasing these karmic relationships, and you don't want these kind of toxic traits anymore. You're really looking at yourself within relationships, working out if there's any codependency, and really looking to heal. I'm just going to go into your oracle cards now. You've got dreams, vivid dreaming, dream messages. Okay, so really pay attention to your dreams just now. I feel like there could be someone that you're connecting with through your dreams and getting some kind of lessons about this person. You've got honor the masculine. Okay, this is an interesting one, okay, because we had that mother energy show up at the start of the reading. Excuse me. I really want to go back to this manipulative energy at the start of the reading, where we had the Queen of Pentacles come up, but also said that there could be a manipulation there where maybe someone wants to hold on to something, or someone could be your own mother that wants to hold on to you. It could be that you run back to your mother, or maybe you seek answers for your mother when times get hard, but they don't always serve you. There seems to be like that toxic connection there, or a connection that's just maybe not as healthy as it should be. But we've got honor the masculine here, okay, and it says respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. So what I'm kind of feeling is that, like, look at your own views about masculinity and ask if this like feminine energy that's in your life, like whether it's your mother, do they respect men, or do they have their own wounds when it comes to the masculine? Okay, now in tarot, when we talk about the masculine, we usually talk about the Emperor. That's the divine masculine, okay? So it could be that actually for some of you are, if you are masculine watching this, again, these are not gender specific. It could be that you are moving from, the kind of more page energy in the tarot, which is more immature, into the divine masculine. Okay, so you are moving into this strength, this action energy, this trusting of your own intuition, this strong this strong way of kind of dealing with emotions, okay, being reserved, but being strong dealing with things as they come up. I also kind of feel with this, like if you're, again, we're not going into kind of gender specifics, but it could be that if you're feminine watching this, then maybe you have some wounds with the masculine energy and maybe the men in your life, and maybe, I mean, it could be like a father figure, it could be brothers, it could be past relationships, doesn't need to be, but look at like how you feel about your own masculine energy, because we do have like feminine and masculine within us. Like, is there any wounds there? Is there anything that is stopping you from maybe being more assertive, more action orientated? Is there some work that needs to be done there? But you also have soul cage, rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. So going with what, like I was saying with regards to this reading, it looks as if you really are like breaking free from these restrictive relationships, these toxic relationships, and you're actually realizing that the way to make yourself free is to work on yourself first, is to work on you. It doesn't mean that you necessarily have to kind of like avoid relationships and go focus on your career for a while, but really you're realizing that everything is affected, whether that be career, money, relationships, your own, the things that are happening around about you. It's all to do with how you feel inside. So I feel like you're breaking free from the things that are maybe holding you back. And we've got two more from the Work Your Light deck. We've got Inner Temple, Devotion, Tune into the Portal of your heart. Again, like I said, the past couple of months I've been doing these readings, I've been really urging you guys to really get in touch with what is in your heart and to follow your heart. So it looks as if you're doing that this month. You look like, in this card, it's actually quite funny because like you've got twins here, and you guys are Gemini, right? And then you've got the stairs up, and it looks like this is like a door or a portal. So it looks as if you're really making that step to get into your heart space this month and follow your heart. Okay, this could also be a twin flame card. Maybe this is like the work that you need to do to get into union with your twin flame. And we've got Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So this is all about, again, like I said, going within, like realizing that everything is about what's happening within you. Listen to your intuition. It looks as if you're going to be having like a really good month. I feel as if like your vibration will be rising as you cut out all this negativity.